Hello and welcome back to my channel, where today we're going to be taking a short look at my January spreads for 2024. I chose a really simple theme for this to get started because I've never made like a full like setup thing for this. So I made the calendar here, which I might move it over one square and have 4 on this side and 3 on this side next time, but I do like the space for video ideas here. And then I have Hello January at the top and cute letters with, I believe those were the mild liners again. I used a green one and like a tan colored one, and then the washi tape. I thought it would look nice with the washi tape. And then we have, so each day I'm gonna write down what book I'm reading or make a color for whichever book I'm reading. Maybe I'll put a key right here because I doubt I'll read that many books in the month, but I'll either write down or put a color for what book I'm reading and how many pages or something like that that I read. And then over here we have the reading stats for the month, which I think is really cool to look back on and see those kinds of things. I don't think I did that for my yearly thing. No, I didn't. So that'll be interesting to see at the end of the year how many for each month. So this is going to be how many books I read, how many pages I read, how many hours of audiobooks I listened to, what my average star rating was for these books, and then what genres I was reading in the month. And then, like I said a minute ago, I have a space here for video ideas because there was just a blank space here. So I was like, oh, you know, if I come up with a book-related video idea, I'll just put it here because I keep all my book stuff in here. And then there's actually only these 2 pages left. So only this month we're going to see my TBR because I wanted to show kind of what it looks like. So my TBR is going to go here. 8 books is kind of a lot, but I think I can do it. A lot of these books I've started already too, so it shouldn't be that hard to finish them. And then in the video at the end of the month, I'll go into more detail about these books that I'm wanting to read, but this, To Sleep in a Sea of Stars, that's a sci-fi. Court of Mist and Fury, everyone knows what that is. It's a fantasy. Elder Race is a, oh gosh, I think this book's like 150 pages, and it's not a short story. It's longer than that, but it's like barely longer than that, and it's a fantastic book. A Pleasure to Burn is in the Fahrenheit 451 universe. It's a bunch of short stories in there, and that it's my favorite book in the whole wide world. Museum of Magic is a book I started a few months ago, and every week the author would, on like Patreon, they would do a kind of like a poll to see what happens in the next chapter, or roll some dice to see, or pick a tarot card or something like that. Like, this book was really kept up to chance, and I think that's really cool. So I want to read that book. And there's a second book called House of Hex. I'm not sure if they're going to publish it like they did with this one, but you can get it on like Kindle Vella, and then if you are on their Patreon, or a member of their Patreon, you can see it, I think, which I think is really cool. And then Harry Potter, just because I'm trying to finish that series this year. I'm going to try to finish Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. And then 2 new books I got over Christmas were Guild Wars books, which Guild Wars 2 is my favorite game in the whole wide world. It's an MMORPG that's been around for, I want to say like 11, almost 12 years now. So, it's been going on a long time. This first one, Edge of Destiny, is about a group of characters who are trying to take down a dragon, and then Ghosts of Ascalon are a group of characters. Humans, I think, going against the Char, which are these giant cat people, really. So the books I'm hoping to read, and then I'll put the covers in here when I have them. And then over here, I did set at least one of these up so I could show you guys what I think each review is going to end up looking like. So I'll put the book cover here in the corner. Maybe I'll make it bigger next time. I don't know. But The book cover is going to go here. I'm going to put the book name here, my start and end date, the page count, like how many pages it was that I read, and then what my star rating is. I put circles because, guys, I'm not making stars. Those are too hard. Absolutely not happening. So I made circles for 5 stars. So we'll see how that ends up working. And then the way I want to do my reviews is with the, oh my gosh, I forget which YouTuber did it, but it's called the Cawpile list, because of, it's an acronym for all of these things. So you're looking at 7 different areas, which is characters, atmosphere, writing, plot, intrigue, logic, and enjoyment. I have a little, I'm probably going to print it out and like put it in this notebook somewhere, but it's, I have like a little guide that tells you what kind of questions to be asking yourself for each of these sections, and just a little space to write a little bit about the book there. And then I'll just put like subsequent, reviews on pages after that. After this one, we'll see if I need more than 1 page, like maybe a front and back spread or like a 2-page spread for writing a review about whichever book I read, but we'll try this first and see how it works. But that is my pretty simple January setup. We'll see if this ends up changing at all either, or if I'll kind of keep it the same and figure out, you know, how I want all this to be sorted out. But let me know what your plans are for January and what some of your favorite books are. And maybe I will give them a read myself or add them to my TBR. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.